Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today we're going to finish showing you the 1975 set. These are the cards that I showed you in my last video, all of my graded 75 cards, and every one of the Hall of Famers that's in the set. So if you didn't get to see that last video, go back and take a look at it. I'm going to gather these guys up. I talked about the set in the last video. These are all of the Hall of Famers. There's a ton, over 50 probably Hall of Famers in the set. There's also there's minis. You can get the set in a regular size or the mini size. So I showed that earlier and talked about it a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the box. Here we go. This is the set right here. This is the box, and every single card is in here. All the columns are in here. So this is the set. I'm going to go ahead and show you from the box and pull out the cards one by one and put them on this side. I guess I should leave these. These are nice like this, so I'm going to leave these here so you guys can see them. These are all the Hall of Famers in there. Just kind of looks good there as I go through. So, this set has 660 cards. And, you know, they start with the highlight cards. And the highlight cards, you can see that's the Aaron highlight cards and the other Hall of Fame highlights. So, let's get to the common cards in the set. So, there's, you know, again, one of the highlights, number 6, and this is Mike Marshall. So I'm going to go through these kind of quick, but I'm going to show you every card on the set. Rogelio Moret. So as you can see, my set is going to be in great condition. This set was in the box from the day that I put the set together, out of packs. Put it in the box. And pretty much been sitting in there all this time. And the cards were not even in penny sleeves, which I did put them all in penny sleeves. So I'm going to just kind of go through and show you one by one every card in the set. And the colors are nice. I just love the colors on this. So I'll give you a good look here. Here's Jose Cardinal. Beautiful set. And then, you know, they had these Frank Tanana, they had the, of course, the cup, the rookie cup in some of these cards. Here's a great player in Dave Concepcion for the Reds, the Big Red Machine. And this is team cards. This is the first team card of the set. And what I like about team cards is it has a little manager picture on the inside there, which is nice. And these cards, when they're really nice, with no chipping or without print marks, they're just beautiful cards. But they're real tough to get that way. Here's Jerry Koosman. Also appears on the Nolan Ryan rookie card. Dave Cash. Bill Russell. Looks like a lot of these were taken early May in spring training back there, it looks like. Here's a great picture for the Orioles. David McNally. Won over 20 games a few times. So I just want to give you a good look at all the cards in this set. There's 660 cards, so I'm just going to flash by and give you a good look at it, at each one of them. If you want to take a better look at them, you can always pause the video. But you can just kind of go through here. We come up to any players that are kind of known, I'll talk a little bit about it. But other than that, we're just going to go ahead and flash through some of these. That's a good pose with that bat out there. As you can see, these are just in great condition. And the funny thing is that these are so hard to get in good condition that a common card graded a 10, they sell for about $5,000. can look it up. You can look it up. If you get a 10 out of any of these cards, you can sell it for $5,000. That's how hard it is to get a 10 out of these, because of the centering and the chipping. Here's Cesar Cedeno, one of the great players back in the day. But because of the chipping and the centering and stuff on these, it's just so tough to get a 10, that even a common card in the 10 is worth thousands of dollars. Of course, all of that is because of the PSA registry. Because I'd never do that. I mean, a 9 is just as good as a 10 in these cards from the 70s, even an 8. I'm happy with that. Even 7s, actually, from 75. They're really tough to get them in great condition. Here's Joe Rudy. Underrated player. He was a good player back in the day. There's the Phillies team. Danny Ozark was the manager back in the day. Phillies team, and here's Mr. Tommy John. First Tommy John surgery. Tommy John surgery was named after him. Smallest player in the league, Freddie Patek. He was 5'4", but he was a good shortstop. And Larry Durker, manager now. But look at these cards. I mean, they're so sharp, so nice. They really are in great condition here. I gotta really go through some of these, because one day may consider grading some of them. So let's keep going, guys. A lot of cards to show. Bob Forsch, Darryl Porter, Dave Justy. Look at the glasses on. You can tell they're from the 70s. Here's one of the great players back then, Bobby Bonds. See how it has some print defects with the ink spreading? And that's kind of common. I mean, mine are pretty clean actually, but you see them a lot with print defects. Here's Davey Johnson. Chuck Taylor. Looks like he's pitching in the warm-up there, warming up. Ken Henderson, another good player back in those days. There's Fritz Peterson. Let's go through some of these. I'll give you guys a chance to look at them. Oh, this was way off center there, Don Gullett. Willie Horton, look at that. Tug McGraw. Sun Tin, it's a singer. Ron Bloomberg. And one of my favorites here, John Blue Moon Odom. You know, a lot of these cards also, sometimes if you look carefully, you'll find a little tilt in the printing, and this is kind of one that has a little bit of a tilt. A lot of them do have a lot of tilt, so I'm pretty lucky that my cards are pretty good condition there. So let's grab another pile from the box. Try to speed it up a little bit. There's Charlie Huff. There's the Royals team. J.R. Richard, Mark Belanger, Sprague, Richie Sisk, Ron Reed, Pat Kelly, Jim Merritt, Enzo. George Foster, he was a great player. Tom Egan, Ray, Rusty Staub, one of the best best players from Canada. Dick Green, Cecil Upshaw, Davy Lopes. Davy Lopes playing days. Jim Lomberg, another good player, another great pitcher. John Mayberry, Mike Cosgrove. It's another team picture here, the Expos team. Joe Decker. There's Bill Matlock. Nice card of Bill Matlock. Buzz Capra. Mike Hargrove with his rookie cup. Jim Barr. Tom Hall. George Hendrick. Nice background on that one there. Wilbur Wood. It's a good reliever. Oops, skip one. Wayne Garrett. Elliot Maddox, Larry Hardy, and Dick Lange. Now another pile here. I do this almost like we're opening packs here. So I'm going to do it that way. Just slide them down here. Okay, Joe Ferguson. Weaver, it's a Hall of Fame manager right there. Should have put that with the Hall of Famers. Tommy Helms. The Mad Hungarian, Al Roboski. Johnny Briggs. Ken Singleton. Good player back then with the Orioles and other teams. There's one of the checklists. Bill Lee. There's Rick Monday, my hero. Got the burning flag. Phil Niekro, great pitcher back then. Beautiful card there. Toby Harrah. Just gonna go through here real quick. Charlie Spikes. Give you a chance to look at the 1975 top set. Take a look at it with me. So let's see here. Grab another pile, and here we go. Ken Holtzman. Troy McNamara. There's Dave Kingman, underrated, great player, sharp card. King Kong Kingman. So this set has 660 cards, and that's less than Topps was doing in those days, because Topps actually in the early 70s, like 72, they had almost 800 cards. Mickey Rivers, oh, I like Mickey Rivers. Look at that, a young Mickey Rivers there. Beautiful picture, beautiful card there. So Topps had cut it back down to 660 cards, and instead of doing it by series, just decided they're just gonna do it all in one batch. So that's what they did. There's Cookie Rojas. They went ahead and just printed, stored some in the warehouse, and distributed throughout the year. But it was one printing, so it was all together. Make McBride. And it was all in one series. So it was actually harder to get some of the players that you wanted, because, you know, out of the pack, you can get one, I mean, any one of the 660 cards. versus a series that every series will only have maybe 100 and something, a couple hundred cards per series. So it became a little bit tougher, but you can get the whole, there are no short prints and there's no high series. They're all pretty much equal now. So there's Cesar Tovar. So it kind of changed the game a little bit, the way that they were being distributed, the rarity. Look at that. I love that card. Almost like a red, white, and blue. And then the Yankees. It's Mel Stoudemire. So doing it as one series, that's what they did from then on. And here comes the most valuable player cards. That's Yogi. Here comes, I think that was out of order. Yeah, that was out of order. Hold on here, guys. I'll put that card out of order. Okay, here we go. So here comes the series. 62 most valuable players, 53 MVPs, 55. And I love this subset because it's got all Hall of Fame, mostly all Hall of Famers in there. There's Ernie Banks. There's another Ernie Banks here, 1959. Nellie Fox. There's Dick Groat, Roger Maris. Here's another Roger Maris here with Frank Robinson. Here is Sandy Koufax, Austin Howard. So this is a way to collect even some Hall of Fame cards. Bruce Robinson. There's Willie Mays, 65 most valuable players. And here's the 1967 most valuable players. Cepeda, Carl Yastrzemski. Here's another Bob Gibson, MVP 1968. See, not even one little chip on that. It's so hard to get these corners with no chipping. Here's another one of the Killebrew and McCovey. Here's Johnny Bench, MVP. It's a whole subset of it. Here comes some more of them here. There's Johnny Bench, Richie Allen. Garvey. And that's it. So let's move on to the rest of the cards. So those subsets are really cool. Look at that. Look at that hair on Oscar Gamble. Come on, Oscar. Harry Parker. Let's go through here. There's Bobby. But look at Bobby Valentine. He was young. Giants team. Look at Lou Piniella. Younger Lou, Jerry Johnson. So let's go here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to go quick here. Ray Rodriguez. I just want you to see the whole set. I don't want you to go and kind of say, hey, you know, I only got to see the stars. It's nice to see the whole set. And this way for me too, because I can come back and look at my own video and just see my set again without having to pull it out. There's Mike Tyson. Forgot about Mike Tyson there. Diego. Dick Williams, the manager of that Angels team. Gary Maddox. Look at Bill Buckner. Here he is. Nice card, Bill Buckner. Mickey Lolish. There's Red Shandy's. I probably should put that in the other pile there. Enos Cabell. Randy Jones. Ken Brett. That's George's brother. George Brett's brother. Frank Healy. Okay, let's go over this here. Fred Sherman, there's Jesus Alou. Mike Torres, Dwight Evans, that's a great one. Checklist. Lenny Randall, what happened here, Lenny? He's not happy with that either. He got hit by a pitch or something. There's Jim Perry. Old Jim Perry. Sandy Alomar. Ron Fairley. See coming out of the dugout there, Vicente. Paul Blair, great player. I got his autograph when I was a kid. Look at this. I don't know why some of these, they make like a floating heads. This one's got the White Sox floating heads on that. The team. Frank Tavares, Paul Lindblad. And Ellie Rodriguez. And the next one here. Thank you guys thanks for hanging in with me here. And watching my video, watching my set. Just watching me look at cards. Appreciate it. If you like it, like and subscribe. I'll be showing a lot more of my collection. Got pretty much all the sets I got every set from the 70s. I'll be showing you all that. John Matlack. Peter Pinson, that's a nice card. Bucky Dent, he got the Rookie Cup. Pirates team. And here comes the leader cards, and these are nice too. This is another one of the subsets. And you got, you're gonna have some Hall of Famers here. You got Rod Carew. You got Mike Schmidt and Dick Allen there. See how you get print marks on these cards sometimes? Here's Johnny Bench. Lou Brock. 4 on this one here. Fergie Jenkins, Catfish Hunter, and Phil Necro. There's Jim Hunter. And then back to the cards again. That's a nice action shot there, Don Kessinger. Okay, here we go. Jackie Brown, Joe LaHood. Look at Kranepool. I can't believe my cards look so nice. They don't even have any, they don't even have chipping on them. Sonny Siebert. Marshall. Fred Kendall. Stennett. Jim Fregosi. But see, they do have print marks, and there's nothing you can do about that. just happens. Clay Carroll. Let's see, what are we into this video? About 25 minutes, or more than halfway. Let's finish it, guys. It may take another 10 minutes, but bear with me, stick with me. Still got some good players coming up here. So let's keep looking. User Ray Sadecki. There's Bobby Mercer. Yeah, nice picture of Bobby Mercer. All-star outfielder. Bob Boone, another great player. Catcher. Al Bunbury. Carmen. Bob Bailey. There's Merv Redmond. Gates Brown. He was a big time hitter back then. Home run or strikeout for Big Gates. Eddie Watt. So guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging in and watching my videos. It's just awesome. There's Roy White. I mean, it's fun. I love to talk to everybody. I love to go on some of those live streams and look at Sal Bando. You know, this is a great community, guys. And, you know, even though I don't show my face too often or never really, I like to show you the cards because that's what it's all about. It's all about looking at the cards and, you know, seeing other people's collection and what do they have and what do they like to collect. And, you know, just being a part of this community is the best thing about YouTube. All the friends that I've made, you know, for many, many years, well, really all of my collecting life. When I was collecting these 75s, I was by myself, really. Nobody even knew that I was a collector. I mean, you know, yeah, my family knew, but they didn't care. They didn't follow it. Look at Bud Harrelson. He's got a mustache. Look at that. So for, you know, basically all my life, 50 years of collecting, I collected by myself with no real friends that really were interested in it. I had one friend for a little while that liked it, and when I was very little, there's Dick Allen, beautiful card. Dick Allen. You know, when I was little, but once I grew up, really I collected by myself, and in those days, you know, I mean, I started collecting even before eBay, and there really is no other way of getting the cards other than just through card shops, card shows, and some mail magazines and stuff, you know, mail-in magazines where you'd have to write them a letter and order cards. But really, there was no other way, and there was no other collectors in the area that you could even communicate with. You know, eBay came along later, and then YouTube came along, and, you know, I really didn't discover YouTube until about maybe 3 years ago. And you know, I'm an older guy. I don't really do too much on there's Manny Moda, not too much on the internet, but, you know, I started looking at some of the collectors there, you know, that were there for a long time, you know, baseball collector and those guys, Mike, and, you know, all the guys that, you know, I started following them, and, you know, I just kind of got me excited about really pulling out my collection again. There's Larry Boa. And a lot of this collection had been put away for years, and, you know, so I, you know, eventually last year decided, you know what, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And it was the best thing I ever did, because now I feel part of a community, and I feel like I'm not collecting by myself anymore. It feels like I'm collecting with other people, and I can show people what I like and what I collect, and I can see what they like and what they collect. There's Cito Gaston there. So, you know, the cards are fine and great, and I love the cards. I love showing my collection. I love looking at people's collection. But really, the best thing about YouTube is you guys, the people who watch my videos and comment, and I talk to you guys as best I can. And sometimes you guys, you know, see me on the live stream commenting and comment back, and I love all that stuff. And that's why, you know, YouTube to me is the community is the best thing about YouTube. That's really what got me, and has kept me really into this. And now I'm, you know, more than ever, I'm excited about my collection, excited about my cards, and excited to just talk to people that I've never been able to talk to about their collection. So that's the best part of it, guys. It's the people. You know, the cards are the cards. I mean, yeah, you know, they're here, and maybe one day you sell them and you don't have them anymore, but the people you meet, the friends you have, that's what stays around for the long term. And that's the most valuable part of this hobby. The friendships that I've developed, some of these guys are just such incredible people, such nice guys, giving people. I mean, I just can't tell you how nice the people of YouTube are. Here's the main man, Mario Mendoza. This is the Mendoza line. This guy was such a terrible hitter that's why they have the Mendoza line, which is you got to hit over 200. And Mario Mendoza was one that could not hit over 200. Lifetime average of 221. And that was one of his first. He probably got worse after that. So anyway, Ross Grimsley. Here comes the championship cards here for the series, championship series, and the World Series cards here coming up here. There's Catfish Hunter. There, picture that one. And so as I was saying, that's what I love about the hobby now, the people. And that's why I'm going back to the National, because it was the best time I've ever had in my life. Really hanging out with people, talking about cards, something I never can do. Here's the last card. The A's win the 3rd straight World Series. They were dominating back then. So let's finish up with these cards here. So this is a beautiful set. And a lot of people I know are collecting this set. And I know there's Darrell Evans, great player. And I know some people that have their favorite card in this set. Dylan. So look at this, Tommy Hutton. He's an announcer for the Marlins. So, but anyway, the friendships to me is the key in this hobby. And, you know, I would encourage any of you guys, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just do it. Look at me. All I have is my cell phone. I got a mat, and I have a little stand for my cell phone, and that's it. I don't have a microphone. I don't have any lighting. I don't have anything special, which I probably should have, but it doesn't matter. All right, this is Pete Lecoq. That's one of Pepino's man's favorite people. Lecoq. Nelson Riles. Pepe. Look at Pepe right there. So anyway, I was encouraged to start it, a YouTube channel. I never thought I'd be successful. The first 3 or 4 months, I had like 36 subscribers. So I didn't know if I was going to continue it. But when I started making friends, and I started talking to some of the people that were doing the videos, I mean, there's no way I could have stopped. And as I put more videos out, I started getting so many new subscribers that I just couldn't believe it. Look at Vita Blue, how nice that card is with the pink and the yellow color match there. So there's Billy Martin, the Rangers. And Milbourne, the cut. So, oh, here's another one of the Pepinos guys, Dick Pull. So anyways, it was just great. There's Manny Sanguillen. That's one of the guys that Mangini loves. And we'll just go ahead and finish this set up here, guys. I'm gonna go through this thing and Amos Otis. So I've gone now almost 35 minutes. And I'm gonna finish it up here since we're almost done. So it's gonna be a super long video, but I wanted to show you guys the entire 1975 set. So there's the rest of them here. But anybody that's looking to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and start it, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. That's one of the cooking ladies, local cooking lady says, if I can do it, you can do it. So that's what I'm telling you. If you're thinking about starting your channel, you don't have to have a big collection. You just have to have a camera. And that's it. Show some of your cards that you like, and you'll get people that like what you like. So if I can do it, you can do it. There's Ralph Garr with an action shot. So I hope you like this set. It's a beautiful set. Here's Al Oliver. Almost done with this thing here. We're in almost in the 600s. But just here rambling on. There's Tommy Davis. He's shouting at somebody there. There's Joe Torre. It's a nice card of Joe Torre there. Nice sharp card. Frank White. Very underrated player. And Jim Wynn, National League All-Star. Few more to show, guys, and then I'll be done. But I just want to thank everybody. There's Orlando Pena. My grandfather knew this guy, and he took me, and I got my first autograph ball from a game, and Orlando Pena signed it. There's Tony Taylor. So we're gonna finish off this set, but really, you know, just want to tell everybody that the reason I'm successful, I've been successful so far, my YouTube has been because of all the friends that have helped me along the way. Because I don't think I could have done this alone. I've had all these people that talk about me and talk about my channel and giving me shout outs, and, you know, just those are the things that really, you know, those things are priceless. There's Joe Niekro. And it was great to see a lot of my YouTube friends get into the YouTube Hall of Fame, Sports Card Hall of Fame. That's just a great feeling to watch these guys that put in 3 years of work. I mean, it's not easy producing videos for 3 years. I mean, I've only been doing it for a year, and it's a lot of work, guys. It takes a lot of time. So here's the rest of the set. We're in the 600s here, Don Ellis. So I just want to thank everybody again for looking at my channels, looking at my videos, for helping me along the way. Here comes the rookies. They put all the rookies together in this set, except the 2 big rookies, which were George Brett and Robin Yount, and those have their own cards. But all the other rookies, for some reason, were put into this 4 rookies per card. So this is the whole rookie class here. And I've shown you all the big rookies already. Those I got graded, and some of those I showed earlier. So here comes the rest of the cards from the set. Greg Luzinski. Oh, I got a couple Greg Luzinskis. I gotta get one out of there. And Let's see here, we're near the end. Up to over 600 cards in this set. But I wanted to do the whole video. It's got some doubles. I gotta pull those doubles out of there. I wanted to show you guys the whole set. If you've never seen this set from 1975, it's now almost 50 years old. So thank you everyone for watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. This is one of my long ones, but I just want to thank you guys. It's been an amazing year for me for my first year of YouTube, and you guys have made it fun. So this is the last card of the set. Well, the last card of the set was the Hank Aaron. This is number 659. So thank you again everyone for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Have an awesome day. Thanks for watching.